A horrible trick on a petrol attendant has prompted acts of kindness from social media users. They've been donating to wise man Ndabezitha, who was tricked by a customer. A viral video shows the attendant being only paid a fraction of the petrol he pumped into a vehicle. It prompted the hashtag 210 Rand for wise men. Our reporter Dasen Thathiah caught up with Ndabezitha and filed this report.
Not often that we kind of get this end result. I mean, I'm sure you, like me and many others, when you watched that video, you probably felt a little sick watching that, just because you could see in that video that the petrol attendant in question, Wiseman Ndabezitha, was being belittled by that customer there. But fortunately, through the intervention of people like Tumi Soul on Twitter and with the help of the Twitter community, Wiseman was eventually located and he was then assisted, and many South Africans opened their hearts and wallets and managed to come forward. So this has really become about more than just that 210 and that incident of the money that he didn't receive at the time but eventually did receive later. It's become a lot more than that. But let me take you straight to Spamantla Wiseman Ndabezitha. He's quite a celebrity around these parts now, Dan, so I'm quite grateful that he's giving me his time. Tell me how you felt when you realized that South Africans were now reaching into their wallets and they wanted to help you.
Hey, on me, this thing, it's like a dream. I can't believe it. Especially on the first day, the day before yesterday. Hey, I can say this. I didn't realize this thing is that truth. I was feeling like I can pinch myself and see that I'm alive. I'm not sleeping.
How did you feel at that time, at that moment, when this man was filming you and asking you about the 210s?
Ngaleso sikhathi lesana ngaphatheka kabi, kakhulu ngahetheka ngoba okunye wangishutha ngaphandle permission yami. Ngaphatheka kabi, okunye okokuqala lokho wangiphatha kabi kakhulu, yabo. So bese sekuyaba sekufuna masekufanele akhokhe senginikeza u20 rand oku 220s 210 lo. Ngaphatheka kabi.
Wiseman, I know you said to me earlier that you didn't want to talk, just for safety reasons, about exactly how much South Africans had donated to you. But what I want to know is what it is that you plan to do with this extra money that you've now received.
Into yokuqala nje, firstly ngizimisele nje ukuthi ngakhele uma wami umuzi. Umama uhlala uhlala eSkopo, khona le Maritzburg iLandskop. Mina ngihlala la eSidotha. So uma uhlala endlini yodaka lapha, nami ngimiselisene ngimakhele umuzi. Bese sengiyambiyela kahle nomuzi wakhe. Nami sengalungisa kahle la ngihlala khona ngakhe nomuzi. Nebengifisa ukuthi ngithole ne-license, ngithole nemoto. Enye into bengicabanga kwayona i-farming, ngiyithanda i-farming. Kona ke ngiyithanda, uma usene le mali le ikhona, ngiyathanda ukuthi ngigcine ngingabi imali ephuma kuphela. Ngoba makuthe kuyenzeka makuthi yasala bengifisa nosene ngizakhela ama-cottage.
Beautiful ending to that story there. Although, of course, that motorist, should really be ashamed of himself. Who puts 20 Rand petrol in their car, right? I know situations can be difficult and people sometimes battle to put, petrol in their vehicles, right, because of the economic situation. But really, to say 210, and then when it's time to pay, you're saying you had said 210s. Why not just say 20 Rand if you want 20 Rand petrol? Really, that guy should be ashamed, and people who know him should tell him that he really needs to check himself.